The pressure cooker at Ibrox is reaching boiling point as Russell Martin desperately fights to keep his Rangers job following a crushing defeat to Hearts that has turned the atmosphere downright toxic. The home crowd's fury was palpable, and after just 3 months in charge, the Light Blues boss finds himself under intense scrutiny. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Martin really the right man to lead Rangers forward, or is it time for a change? Russell Martin had boldly declared this match would be the turning point to ignite Rangers' season. Instead, the 2-0 loss to Hearts might mark the beginning of the end for his tenure as manager. Lawrence Shankland, the Hearts striker who has long been linked with a move to Rangers, scored twice to condemn the Jers to another Premiership defeat, extending their winless streak. With only 4 points from a possible 15, the pressure on Martin is mounting like never before. After both goals went in, the Ibrox crowd made their feelings crystal clear, directing a chorus of boos and chants at Martin that left no doubt about their frustration. The players were jeered off the pitch at both halftime and full-time, having struggled to create meaningful chances or find the net against Derek McInnes' well-drilled Hearts side. Meanwhile, the visitors were outstanding throughout, fully deserving their victory and the top spot in the league table. McInnes, returning to his former stomping ground, must have savored this triumph. Shankland opened the scoring after just 20 minutes, calmly finishing a chance that left Rangers' defense exposed. Although Rangers showed some signs of life after the break, including a near miss from JD Gassama hitting the post, the game was effectively sealed when Mo Diamande fouled Harry Milne in the box. Shankland's initial penalty was saved by Jack Butland, but the Hearts captain was quick to pounce on the rebound, sending the traveling fans into raptures and further turning the home crowd against their beleaguered manager. Here are 5 key talking points from this traumatic day at Ibrox. 1. Fan fury at Russell Martin. Martin has repeatedly called for patience and time to build his team, but the fans' tolerance has evaporated. The chants of "Martin, get to fuck" echoed around the stadium, a stark message from supporters who have clearly lost faith. The jeers directed at Martin on the sidelines and the boos aimed at his players at halftime created a toxic environment that only fueled Hearts' momentum. The absence of Nico Raskin, a player many fans believe could have made a difference, was also a sore point, with his name chanted early on as frustration mounted. While Martin insists he will be given the time he needs, the reality is that the mounting anger makes his position increasingly untenable. Ultimately, the decision lies with the new board and the American owners, but the fans' voice is loud and clear. 2. A sluggish start that cost Rangers dearly. The pre-match atmosphere was electric, with Simply the Best blaring through the tannoy, but Rangers players were slow to respond. They lagged behind Hearts both physically and mentally from the moment they stepped onto the pitch. Martin had 2 weeks to prepare his squad after the transfer window closed, hoping to reset and build on their spirited performance in the recent Old Firm derby. Instead, Rangers looked disjointed, lacking pace, cohesion, and intensity. Hearts dominated possession and physical battles, exposing a recurring problem that has plagued several Rangers managers before Martin. The first half was a wasted opportunity, with only a slight improvement after the break. 3. The Shankland factor, why Rangers missed out. Lawrence Shankland's performance was a masterclass in clinical finishing and intelligent play. Available on a free transfer after his contract expired at Tynecastle, he had been linked with Rangers for years. Yet, inexplicably, Rangers chose to look elsewhere, spending millions on other forwards while letting a proven goalscorer slip through their fingers. McInnes recognized Shankland's value and made sure to keep him at Hearts, a decision that paid dividends today. Shankland's ability to drop deep, link play, and finish chances with deadly precision left Rangers' defense scrambling. His opening goal was a reminder of what Rangers might have had if they had acted sooner. Why they didn't is a question that will haunt the club's recruitment strategy. 4. McInnes tactical masterstroke, Hearts. Manager threw a curveball by deploying left-back Harry Milne as a right winger, a move that surprised many but proved highly effective. Milne's physicality and pace down the flank, combined with the defensive solidity of Ocean McIntyre behind him, allowed Hearts to dominate a key area of the pitch. This exposed a glaring weakness in Rangers' setup, where two young Premier League players, Jayden Magoma and Mikey Moore, struggled to cope. McInnes' tactical nous was on full display, and it raises an intriguing question. Given Rangers' history of managerial instability, could McInnes himself have been a better fit for the Ibrox hot seat? It's a debate sure to spark strong opinions among fans and pundits alike. 5. The battle for second place heats up. While Celtic remain the clear favourites to win the Premiership, Rangers' usual grip on second place is now under serious threat. Hearts, buoyed by this victory, are emerging as genuine contenders to break the Old Firm duopoly this season. Tony Bloom, Hearts, part owner and a well-known figure in the gambling world, predicted this shakeup even before the season began. With Rangers having invested around £30 million in new signings, questions are being asked about the value and impact of these players. For example, young defender Emmanuel Fernandez, signed for £2.5 million, didn't even make the bench for this crucial game. Meanwhile, Hearts appear to have unearthed real bargains in players like Claudio Braga, Kiziridis, and Milne, who have all contributed significantly to their success. So, what does this all mean for Rangers and Russell Martin? Is it time for the club to cut its losses and look elsewhere? Or should the manager be given more time to turn things around? And what about the recruitment strategy that allowed a player like Shankland to slip away? These are questions that will no doubt ignite passionate debate among supporters. Do you agree with the fans' harsh verdict, or do you believe Martin deserves more patience? Share your thoughts below and join the conversation.